Hey everyone, welcome back to the Might and Magic 6 Completionist run. In this video, well, before I get to what we're gonna do in this video, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna load an older save, because there's something I wanted to show you, and I'm loading an older save because I haven't shown you the council in Freehaven yet. And the reason I'm loading an older save is because in the previous episode, we completed um, one of the council quests. And what I should have done was I should have shown you this, the High Council, before doing any of the quests. But I guess I can show you what it's like before you do any of the quests. So here are the 6 council members for the 6 lords. Right now, they're all giving us a big thumbs down because in this older save, we haven't done any of the quests. You can even talk to each of them, and most of them will just give you a, polite sounding refusal by saying, you haven't convinced my boss that, I should give you this vote of mine. So, most of them will be pretty professional about it, but the one for Lady Loretta Fleece is a bit harsher. She says Lady Fleece could not possibly care less about your problems, and I therefore will not even consider your request. So she, clearly doesn't seem to have too much time for us at this moment. Let's see what the others have to say. Yeah, the others are pretty nice, even though they're saying no. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that, and now I can go back and load our actual save again. And yeah, let's just go back to Freehaven, and let's see. Let's see what it looks like now. This time, again, most of them are giving us the thumbs down, except for Tori Goldman, who is now giving us the thumbs up. And what does she say now? Well, all she says is, we have her vote in Loretta's name, and these votes are all required in order for us to visit the Oracle. Okay, with that out of the way, it's actually good that we're in Freehaven, because for the quest that I want to do, I'm looking for the Guild of Fire, and here it is. Okay. For the quest that we're gonna do, I'm gonna save the game. Let's save it here. I want the Fireball spell. And while we're at it, I'll even buy Incinerate. I think it's time to just start buying spells for fun. Flame Arrow, sure. Haste as well. Firebolt, why not? Protection from fire, even. And let's give all these spells.
Okay.
To you. You need
Yes.
Incinerate. Oh, you already know that. I'm gonna have to sell that. Because you obviously also know that. Firebolt.
Yes.
Haste.
Okay.
Flame Arrow.
Okay.
Ring of Fire.
Yes.
Fire. It doesn't matter who we give these to,
Yes.
because these are kind of the low priority spells. Ring of Fire is useful, but we won't be making much use of it, I don't think. Okay, and I'm saving my game because...
I think it's closed.
Uh-oh, it's closed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna town portal to Freehaven. And, if I can... Oh, God. If I can get there quickly enough. Okay, good. I did get there quickly enough. I'll save again. What I'm gonna do now is, I'm going to train everyone.
No way.
Get your skill points. If you try to train when you're not eligible, he will obviously refuse. That has importantly put us at 9 a.m. and we only went 8 days forward. I explained a couple videos ago how training works in terms of the time that it deducts. For you now, sure, let's start raising body magic. We'll get you the expertise later on. For you, let's get bow to expert. I mean, get bow to the 8th rank, and so that we can get it to master. And next, meditation or chain? What do I want to improve? I think it's time to start improving your armor skills, because we do have these armors just lying around and nobody can wear them, because I decided that nobody's gonna wear armor until they're at the master rank. So we're gonna continue raising light magic for you, because I said we're gonna do this until it's level 20. For you, similarly, we were doing dark magic. Okay. Unfortunately, there's a lot of little preparation stuff to do before we get going on our actual quest. What I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna beacon back to Kriegspire. I mean, I don't know why I'm casting Wizard Eye, because we just killed everyone. Although, while we're here, let's
Hurry up, I don't have all day.
let's sell you this book that is useless to us. And let's see, do you have anything fun? Crown of Recovery. Based on what I've read on the forums, in the unpatched game, these items are not giving any bonus at all. And sadly, as I said, I'm not running any of the unofficial patches, so they're gonna be worthless, but
Thanks. Come again.
I'll hold on to them just in case, you know, out of a maybe blind hope that the people looking at the code got it wrong, and maybe there is some benefit. Probably not, though, but for now, until we get better items to replace them with, might as well hold on to those. And now let's go to this guy. Again, in his, excuse me. So it says house, but it's not letting us click on it. I guess we're not on the right level. We need to be on the, excuse me, we need to be on the top level.
Hi.
And this is the house to go to. Go to Master Bowmanship. And he is one of the trainers that, as long as you meet the requirements, will train you for free.
Yes.
So that is good. Okay. Okay. Now, what do I want to do? Is there any spell that I want going into this quest? No, but I do want Fireball
Okay.
to be the quick spell for both you and you.
Yes.
Only costs 8 skill points. Now what we're going to do is, we are going to go to Blackshire, and we are going to do the only remaining dungeon in this area, which is the Lair of the Wolf. Before we go in,
Hello.
there's a quest we need to pick up from Maria Treppen, who tells us that the town is under a terrible curse. And under a full moon, they all turn into werewolves. And they don't realize that they're werewolves. So really, when we came in, all those wolfmen that we killed over there were really people who didn't even know that they were doing something wrong. And she implores us to find a way to fix this, and the quest tells us to destroy the werewolf's altar in the lair of the wolf. And that is what we're gonna do. Before I go in, I'm also gonna cast Bless. I'm also gonna cast Heroism. This is gonna be one of the last dungeons where we rely on Roderick to do this, because pretty soon we're gonna be switching over to Day of the Gods and Hour of Power. I don't want to do it just yet, because it does make the game
Where are we?
a little bit easy. And again, we have some skull piles, which it seems only give us spell scrolls. Are they even like Mind Blast, really?
I don't know.
I mean, occasionally they might give you something that's like a light magic or a dark magic spell, but it's really not even worth interacting with these things. Let's even cast Torchlight. Master Fire Magic, it is a huge radius. As you can see, our danger indicator is now yellow, which means enemies are somewhat close. I'm going to be saving constantly. The reason I set my quick spells to Fireball is because we have slimes, or oozes rather. We also have werewolves. Before we deal with the oozes in the manner that I would like, we have to take care of these wolves. And I'm going to reposition just because I don't want to...
God, man, that was good.
Hang on, I want to test something. Can we do damage to the oozes by shooting at them? No, well, actually, no, we are doing damage to them. It just isn't showing up down here. I think maybe only Roderick is doing the damage. Because he does have elemental damage on Artemis. Percival explodes but does not add elemental damage. Same for the Carnage Bow. I think this does a small amount of electrical damage. So we can, in fact, do some elemental damage by just shooting enemies. And maybe if some of our weapons do elemental damage, which would be, I guess, again, Roderick, right? Because Hades, I don't know if poison damage would work on slimes. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But the quicker way to kill them is with a fireball, because it hits multiple targets.
God, man, that was good.
And we can cast it a whole lot. Because it's not even that expensive a spell, it's only 8 points. For the amount of damage that you could potentially do if you cast it into a crowd of enemies, that is a very good deal you're getting. However, I think if we cast Fireball close enough, we will take damage ourselves. Yes, okay. So unlike the Carnage ability, Fireball does work as it's supposed to. Now, I'm not picking up corpses for a specific reason that I will explain in the next episode. I guess I can kind of tell you right now, and I'll explain it again next episode. The reason is that we're gonna be doing bounties again. The reason I want to do bounties is because I do want to, even though it's not necessary anymore, start raising my reputation again. And the only reliable way to do that long term is by doing the bounties every month. So, what does that have to do with not looting corpses? Well, if, for example, the bounty was to come and kill a corrosive ooze, I'm gonna save the game because this is an expensive spell, and we've already killed these oozes. One thing we could do is we could come back here. Unfortunately, targeted the wrong creature. Let's try this properly. Okay, now it targeted the right thing. We could revive it and then kill it, and that will actually count for the purpose of clearing the bounty. I think it might also give you the experience a second time, but that is something we will experiment with a little bit more next episode. I don't even know why I'm holding on to this garbage, but it's okay. Who here needs magic? Because we're all at 11. You got 5 from something? I don't know what. But let's give it to you, right? Actually, no, let's give it to Serena, because she has slightly fewer HP. Alright. We've made good progress so far, but we're now entering a very open area with lots of enemies in all directions. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run like this, try to get the attention of as many of them as I can, and hopefully not getting instantly knocked out by the greater werewolves. They are very fast though. The rate at which enemies pursue you is
Yes, we got
pretty variable.
Yes, we got it.
And you're seeing the awesomeness of carnage when you're getting double arrows from Master in bow. Now, strictly speaking, all I would need to do is leave one wolfman, one werewolf, one greater werewolf, and I could loot everything else. But it would also then be a case where I have to remember where that one corpse was that I left. And at this point in the game, it's more valuable to me to leave bodies around and not loot them, knowing that I have a convenient way to come back and revive them in case I need to do bounties, rather than the small amount of gold that we would get by looting them. In fact, I'm already starting to suspect that we have more gold than we'll be able to spend in this game. Because
Yes, we got him.
we do have some quest rewards coming our way as well, that they're gonna give some gold. We're gonna accrue small amounts of gold here and there as well. You know, especially when I'm looting high-level enemies in, you know, Dragon Sand, Paradise Valley, because I do... What are you shooting at? Oh, there are more enemies over there behind the skull pile. Did not even notice. Okay, let's... I guess, yeah, we can shoot you down. Yep. Alright. There aren't too many more slimes left, which you'll be happy about.
Got him.
Ah, that felt good. Yeah, I mean, we have enough health
Yes, we
that we
got
can
it.
just sit here and tank all the piddly little spells that they throw at us. Okay, I guess if it's moving that slowly, I can just
Ha,
go
got him.
off turn-based mode and literally just walk out of the way. Gold on the ground, obviously. There's no point leaving it. I'm gonna walk to the end. Nothing here. You know, seems empty. Alright. Also gonna check my experience. How far are we from the next level? Not even that far. In fact, we're probably gonna get enough experience to level up in this dungeon. What I am curious to see is, do we have enough mana to clear out this part of the map? If necessary, we can take slimes down using our normal attacks. They're slow enemies, but killing them that way would also be a slow process. As long as there are mostly swordsmen here, it seems like we are just fine. See how awesome Carnage is? That guy was running away to the point where we couldn't target him, but because the Carnage exploded in this group of enemies, it killed him essentially as just, you know, collateral damage. Ah, I love it. Swordsman should...
Yes, we got
Oh,
him.
look at how far away that killed him from. Whoa, 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 what are you guys? Oh, you were waiting to ambush us.
Ha, got him.
Well, how did that turn out for you? What do you think about that? I mean, you're dead right now, but, you know, maybe I'll come back to revive you, to kill you again for a bounty. And if I do revive you, spend those few brief seconds thinking about what you did. Okay. Okay. What is over here? Oh, it's empty, so I guess we did have enough mana after all. It's time to... I mean, I should have waited until we were closer to enemies, but... Roderick has so much mana, plus mana recovery, I think. And what's, So this is, one of the things that freaked me out as a kid, because I had no idea this was here. And as you can see, it loads in suddenly. But once it's loaded in, you can see it from a distance. But if you're coming towards the end and then suddenly something pops in, there isn't even, you know, anything like Wizard Eye at the master level isn't indicating this as a special area. So this freaked me out. Although freaky though it may be, this guy is actually pretty cool.
Hello.
We talked to him. He is the Ghost of Balthazar. We can talk to him about a few things. He says, he was a guest at Lord Spindler's Manor. Sorry, just had to pause to get some water. A guest at this lord's manor when it was attacked by werewolves that tunneled in from the mountains. So I guess we might be in one of the tunnels right now. As you can see, this lair is set into the hilly area close to Blackshire. He says he fought his way... Yeah, indeed, he says he fought his way down the tunnels. And eventually, unfortunately, he died. So what do we have? He says, while trying to escape, he hit the Pearl of Purity. The pearl will protect you from the curse of the werewolves, and also will destroy the altar of the wolf. And that should free everyone afflicted by the curse. The pearl is at the end. Okay, so we have to walk all the way back. You know what? I even knew this would happen. I should have set a Lloyd's beacon there, but we'll just walk all the way back. So, oh, he also wants us to return the pearl to Wilbur Humphrey. Okay. And we have a quest. The Werewolf Leader possesses the Pearl of Putrescence, the opposite of the Pearl of Purity. With this pearl, he has a... that's how he was able to cause the curse, and you couldn't kill the Werewolf Leader. And you won't rest in peace until we've defeated him, so what we have to do essentially is to... Sorry, I was just trying to see if there was any depth to his sprite, but it doesn't look like it. So obviously we're gonna have to kill the Werewolf Leader and get that item, and then come back. Okay. Okay. Walking all the way back. Tempted to put it on pause, but you know what? It's a nice, relaxing walk. None of the enemies are bothering us. Magical brew again. I guess we can give it to you, why not? We'll be on the lookout for any cauldrons. I hope I don't miss any. And I guess this one will go to you. By the way, these small amount of resistances we get will soon be irrelevant once we start using Day of Protection. Which again I'm holding off on because I don't want to put myself in endgame mode just yet. Right now I do want enemies to have a chance to damage us so that we then... Okay, you don't even have to click on it. Once you get close enough, the pearl will just appear. It's actually pretty nice. It would be a cool keepsake. But unfortunately, I think we will have to give it away to Wilbur Humphrey. But before we do anything with that, let's go here. And before we go here, take a look at this. This was so frightening to me as a child because, I mean, if we compare it to modern graphics, it looks not that intimidating. But to me as a kid, I was like, oh my god, it looks exactly like a wolf. But, I mean, even in its, you know, primitive graphics form, I would say it's pretty imposing structure. You know, its eyes are torches. Alright, that's pretty scary. Okay, let's, with this in our inventory, touch the Wolf Altar, which is indeed marked by Master Wizard Eye. And touching it changes its graphic. That's how we know we've completed that quest objective. But of course, we are not done with this dungeon, not even close. In fact, we have a whole other quest to do. And, I was just talking about things that were, scary. Here's something else. So, I'll turn away from that now. So, a couple, well, not a couple, but quite a few episodes ago, I think it was episode 19, I went to Bootleg Bay, and in that episode, I came across, again, something similar to what is behind us right now, a disturbing, gory scene, and in that I talked about how jarring it was to see something like that in this game, which for the most part is pretty family friendly. By the way, interestingly, I actually had to delete and re-upload video 19, the one where we went to Bootleg Bay and saw those mangled bodies among other things. But maybe, you know, that was a sign that I should have just left it permanently deleted. Well, what happened was part of the video got corrupted, and so I had to put in a version that worked properly all the way through. But anyway, in that video I talked about how I played this game as a child, and how the game didn't come with any content warnings. And for the most part, I was just playing Yeah. I was just playing as though it was a normal fantasy game, you know, like Lord of the Rings, or whatever fantasy you want to think of. And I came across those bodies, and I'm like, and I was like I was genuinely disturbed as a kid. Like I had to stop playing for a while and essentially desensitize myself to that. Now, if you haven't seen that video, by the way, because of the way the graphics works, no matter where you are, these heads will always be staring directly at you. Now, some of you might be saying, well, severed heads, while a bit on the edgy side, especially ones with eyeballs hanging out, are a standard thing in a lot of fantasy games. So, surely this isn't that bad. So if you don't believe me, you can go to video number 19 at around the 20-minute mark. Now, I'm not going to give you a timestamp, because I'm not going to make it easy. Like, I want to make sure that you only go there and see it if you absolutely want to. But if you're curious, and if you want to see how disturbing this game can get, go to video number 19 to the 20-minute mark, which is where I talk about what I see over there. And the funny thing is, one last thing before I end this tangent. When I was in that spot in video number 19, looking back at the footage, I talked about the scene, but then immediately went back into gameplay mode. And around that place, there were a bunch of bones described as humanoid bones, and I was just picking them up because I was collecting bones for a very specific gameplay reason. And it now occurs to me that, given the context, we were in a place where the main enemy type is described as cannibals, that those bones were in fact from the people they were eating. And some of those people, their bodies were visible in that episode at that part. So anyway, that's enough about the disturbing content in this game. Let's carry on. And of course, let us save our game as well. And I don't know if you heard that, but a wolf howl just pierced the silence. Another thing that freaked me out as a kid. Alright. Now, no doubt, because this is a large dungeon, there are gonna be secrets that I miss. Like, I'm sure somewhere in some corner there will be a hidden thing. But for now, I'm just focused on, number one, obviously doing the quest objectives, and number two, killing every enemy. I'm clicking on the cages because sometimes with certain cages you will get items if you interact with them. Bit of a jump scare attempt by that werewolf. Okay, I hear the sound effect of ooze enemies, so clearly we're not done with them yet. My memory of this place faded over time, and I was kind of hoping those were the last oozes in the game, but sadly was not to be. There's one more. Yeah, I'm just gonna click just to make sure maybe there's a secret door, but obviously not. Okay. Seems that the only things we found here were these this collection of cages with skeletal remains, and again another eerie wolf howl, and oh boy. Oh no, no, no. I didn't like what just happened. Oh, we're gonna have to do the cages again. But we know there's nothing in here except for one werewolf. I didn't like what just happened because I'm pretty sure if you get knocked out, you don't get the experience for enemies you kill while you're knocked out. And even though your hit point regeneration brought you back immediately, Alexis, I suspect that the werewolf died right in the small window before you revived. Okay, let's now get our bearings. This is not going to be a cakewalk. Diseases we can handle, this nonsense we can't. And so, like, it's surprising how often that instant knockout effect triggers. Feels a little bit too prolific. And again, more gruesome stuff, which I'm not going to spend too much time looking at. And indeed, we have more slime. I think we took some fireball damage. Trying to save some spell points.
Hey!
Whoa, boy, that's not...
Oops.
I mean, we did a lot of damage, no doubt, but we took damage as well. So... Okay. Are you running?
Oops.
Will melee damage... Whoa, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be experimenting. I was like, will melee damage also...
Oops.
Zoltan inflicts damage. So it seems... When it says inflicts damage... Yes, okay, Roderick inflicts damage. So you can do elemental damage in melee if you have a weapon capable of doing that. That is good to know. These slimes can't really do anything to us. Now, what do we have inside here? Wizard Eye on the map. I'm gonna clear out these that corpse just so we can see this stuff. Wizard Eye on the map has marked out these things. The crate on the right. When we clicked on it, it just said empty. These other crates, on the other hand, have stuff. I'm only gonna take gold. I guess.
Very nice. Ah. Aha.
If it's rings and other valuable stuff, I'll only take it if it's... Earlier on, I said if it's more than 100. I'm revising that now to more than 1,000. Trying to artificially reduce the amount of gold we get because... Whoa, boy.
Oops.
Because I don't think... What is going on? Oh. Because I don't think we're going to be able to spend all our gold. Okay, this is a little frightening. Let's do this. And let's start extricating ourselves from the situation. I'm gonna hit B to pass my turn. Although maybe I should be doing this. Seeing if I can do some area of effect damage. Let's cast Shared Life again. We're quickly running out of life to share. but shared life, remember, will also add a bit of life to everyone. Okay.
Oops.
Trying to clearly, okay, they're not in attacking range, so I'm gonna go off that. Cast shared life yet again. Now let's cast power cure. All right. We're in a little bit better shape than before. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Yes, we got it. Yes, oops.
Alright, alright. A lot of enemies taken. What's our experience situation? Getting pretty close. Probably only gonna get enough experience for one more level.
Oops.
But we are high enough level that even one more level is pretty impressive threshold to clear from normal enemies. Alright. Alright. Before I start doing anything, where are you taking me? You're taking me back here. Alright. Interesting. So, was there nothing there that helped our quest objectives? And I think that wolf howl is being triggered by us, whoa boy, walking across this part of the map. Okay. Clearly enemies have been spawned in. They all seem to be the blue werewolves. So clearly a scripted spawn.
Yes, we got it.
And already we need to give ourselves even more space. Okay, no, one of them is brown, so maybe just a really unusual... An unusual distribution of enemies. Possibly, possibly. Alright. Alright, let's cast Shared Life again. Oh, wait. Okay, okay, okay. Settle down, everyone. Okay.
Oops.
Okay. And we are ready to level up. Let's cast Power Cure. Cast Shared Life once again. And let's continue. I hope they're not constantly spawning. Because that would be... So one problem that's happening right now, let me go into the inventory, is that her... Serena's artifact, and I didn't realize this would be an issue, I think it's knocking back enemies, meaning that the one that we're targeting gets pushed back so that it's no longer the automatic target if you hit A. Which is making our damage a lot less efficient. Okay. Can we... take them down without going down? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Alexis, cast Lloyd's Beacon. Set Lloyd's Beacon. Zoltan, cast Portal. Let's go back to New Sarpagal. It should not be too late. You know, in fact, it's only 9:30 in the evening.
Can we assist you?
We're gonna pay the 60 gold rather than
Luck be with you.
waiting. And let's beacon back. And whoa, buddy. Slow down. Our wizard eye seems to have expired. That's very concerning. One thing I want to test. So if I walk back, the wolf howl triggered. And if I go back, does that mean more wolves have spawned? Yes, it does. Okay. So that is how that works. Meaning, potentially you could get infinite enemy spawning if you wanted, but I'm not really interested in farming werewolves over and over again. Even though I'm sure it would add up to a decent amount of experience over time. And I'm... Torchlight also gone? Okay. As you can see, a red danger indicator means enemies are right next to us, but they haven't been activated yet. Whoa. Never do that again, game. Never spawn
Oops.
double greater werewolves in a secret door behind me. Just never do that. Okay. I guess this deep into it we can start picking up corpses, because I doubt whether... If I came back here to revive someone to collect the bounty, I highly doubt I would come all the way back here, right? Like, I would get someone who was closer to the entrance. Yeah, I would get someone in this sort of area. But now, spells are going away again. I'm even gonna preemptively cast Shared Life. Alright. What's going on in this room? Always be wary of big rooms, because big rooms often mean big groups of enemies. In this case, it looks like the enemies were in this little alcove, or little well, it's not an alcove, it leads to a whole other room. Huh. We have barrels, white liquid. I guess I'll give it to you. And what is this? Blue liquid? I guess I will give it to you. And what do I want to do? More gore. Bucket is pointless. Cage is not doing anything for us. Let's just open one door at a time. Kill what's inside. Go to the next door. Rinse and repeat. Alright. Whoa! Slow down. Slow down. Alright. The greater werewolf has stayed behind. And now he's joined us. Okay.
Oops.
Oh. Come on.
Oops.
Much better. What is this? Surely there's some sort of trick to this? I don't know what this is even supposed to be. Okay, maybe there's nothing. I'll come back in a later video for all the secrets I've missed. For now, we just want to kill and we want to do quests. that's our main goal. Alright. Alright.
Oops.
Alright. Another greater werewolf down. Any of these that we can take out without incident is a major victory for us. And what do we have on the ground?
Ah.
Some more bodies hanging. Okay, obviously there's stuff on them. I knew it. I knew there was going to be a situation like this. Okay.
Ho!
Crown, I did say 1,000 would be our threshold. Alright.
Got it.
Ooh. Big amount of gold.
Ah.
Hey, we could enchant this, because you don't have a belt. And we'll do that at the end of the episode.
Got it.
Or the start of the next one.
Aha!
Titanic Trident. No.
Aha!
I think I like the, I like this a lot more. You know what, sure, I'll even sell that for 850. What is going on? This is a huge dungeon. I think every time that sound effect triggers, it means slimes, or not slimes, but werewolves have spawned somewhere. I think it might be every time we're walking back and forth. In this corridor. Which, if that's the case... Ooh, is something broken? Yes. Can you fix it?
Fixed.
Yes. No problem. Trying to dodge these, but it's so narrow that I can't. And indeed, I'm worried that when it's time to go back, there are gonna be like 100 werewolves in a room somewhere. Oh. Okay. A lot of barrels here. I'm actually gonna save all of these, except for intellect. Intellect's gonna go to you. Everything else I'm gonna save. And I'm even gonna set a beacon in this room specifically. Alright. That has teleported us, which is never a good sign. Alright. Shared life. Didn't do much. Power cure did a little bit more. Where are we? Oh my god, what is this? I think this is a part of the map that might be disconnected from the rest of the map. Up again, I'm not happy with that. Alright, let me save the game in this position. Nope. No. Okay, let me try something else. Give myself some room. Get some shots off. Now, having done some damage, let's save. Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright, and Another one has... Oh! I was not expecting this. Alright. Ooh, another...
Ho!
That I'm gonna sell. I guess if you can drop good belts, then... that's a reason to... This is not interactable? Really? Nothing in here? Really? Okay. If you say so, game! All these enemy sound effects are really freaking me out. Just because of how layered they are on... are you serious? Are you serious? This is gonna be one of those kinds of dungeons, isn't it? I really don't like the gimmick of instant knockouts. I think it should only be something given to boss-type enemies, and not, you know, random enemies that you just encounter. Even though these guys are the top-tier enemy of this type, it's... yeah, see... the percentage chance that they have of doing that is just... it's just too high. And... I don't even know if it makes sense, you know, given how strong we are. And wow. This was a nice chest.
Ah.
I could enchant this.
Ho!
Definitely gonna sell that.
Ho!
Enchant this and then sell it.
Aha! Very nice.
Selling that.
Ah.
I'm not
Very
too worried about
nice.
that. I'll sell this. Okay. An empty bucket. Hooray. Hooray. Okay, now what is going on over here? Oh no! Oh no! I knew this would happen. We are in Werewolf Werewolf Town. Werewolf Central. You know, Werewolf. Oh my god. Okay. Now that we know that this is gonna happen, let's. Again, I was a bit too eager. Let's do it like this. Yeah, let's do it like this. I really... maybe I should give the Carnage bow to Roderick, because then he would, you know, be shooting double exploding arrows. Alright, alright. One thing to be mindful of is that one of the red werewolves here will be the Werewolf Leader. Can we see him? Here. No. What I'm gonna do is, this is gonna be a very ill-advised thing to do, but I'm gonna aggro all of these guys with fireballs.
Yeah!
Yes, we got him. Yes, we got him.
To thin their numbers a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to look at the text that appears at the bottom to see if the Werewolf Leader shows up at all. There's one over here that's, I think, trying to run away. He's shielded by the architecture for now. There are a lot of werewolves that have gotten stuck in this part. As long as you're just blue or brown types, that's okay. And our Bless and Heroism have worn off, which was not good. Alright, let's get those spells back. Alright. Cure some diseases again. Cast heroism. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, we got him.
Finally took that guy down. Now what is gonna be to... Oh no, more have spawned. And they're on both sides. Whoa boy. Okay, yeah, that was not good. So let's do it like this. Let's try and draw some out. Maybe without... Maybe without attracting the attention of the ones on the other side. Doesn't seem like it worked. Maybe we can do something like this. No? Maybe Fireball has a longer radius? No? Does not look like it. Okay. Okay. We need to be intelligent about this. Cast Shared Life. Alright, now let's reposition, and I think... Yes. Greater Werewolf joined us. Okay. A bunch of greater werewolves, it seems.
Oops.
All right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now, what else was going on? Are there more? Doesn't look like it. I think these are all regular types. They're gonna disease us, which is annoying, but they're not gonna be instantly knocking us out. Shared life again. Such a... Oh my god, where did you come from? What I was gonna say was shared life. Such a useful spell. Like, without it, it's really hard to prolong your effective time dungeoneering. Because you would be just spending so much time healing characters individually. Alright. Book of Learning.
Very nice.
Rock Blast.
Yes.
That's a cool thing to just... So I guess the lesson here is that it does make sense
Very nice.
to loot the greater werewolves, because they can give us some nice stuff. I mean, already that Book of Learning has taken one thing off the list in terms of spells we have to buy later. Okay. Were there still people to the left? No, I think maybe they all got activated. Alright. That is a normal greater werewolf. Just normal wolves? Werewolves? Alright. Okay, I think... I was gonna say, I think we're getting close to the area where the Werewolf Leader should be. Although, for now, these are just more regular greater werewolves. Alright. Let's...
Alright, we got him.
Cloak!
Very nice.
Yeah, we're just gonna sell that. Yeah, and even though I never thought of this as a high gold yielding dungeon, we're gonna get a decent amount of stuff from it. Alright. Another greater werewolf.
Oops.
No, 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 no. Alright, save again. Okay, okay. Whoa, whoa, where are you? Where did they go? Oh, I was like, he went out of my field of view pretty quickly, and it is now dawn in the next day. That is how long we've been in this dungeon. No doubt it's going to be a long video as well. But I think we're getting close to the end. Another normal greater werewolf. Alright.
Oops.
Alright. Cure disease. That sounds good to me. Alright. Now, this is gonna be tricky. Luring enemies out. That is the Werewolf Leader. You saw the text right at the bottom of the screen. I think he has the same stats as a regular werewolf, and I'm trying to damage the leader, but because he's been knocked back, it's hard to. So I had to wait for, you know, the animation to be in a spot where I could see where he was. Now, we looted him. Did we loot him? I don't think... Did we, or did we not? Wolfman Werewolf. Because I didn't find the Pearl of Putrescence. Huh. Wait. What is going on? We're, I'm actually gonna load my game. Because I want to make sure that I'm doing this properly. Are you serious? Although I did say that it would be okay if it was a boss type enemy. This guy's a boss, but he's literally doing it multiple times in a row, which is a little much. Alright, let's... I think maybe what happened was when he died, his body overlapped with this guy, and I mistakenly thought that he had vanished, or that I had looted him and not gotten the thing.
Alright, we got him.
Alright, now... I'm actually gonna save in a different slot. Yeah, now that I've done that... Actually, you know what, I'll save in this slot. And now if I take this... Okay, now we get the item. Yeah, I think he was there the whole time. But I just, didn't realize that his graphic was overlapping with something else. And I just freaked out. But I think in the end we were just fine. And now we can carry on saving in this slot. Okay. We do have more werewolves to take care of. And how are we gonna... Whoa, 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 whoa. Regular werewolves are not a problem. Whoa, there are more swordsmen. Which are really not a... Oh man, we really ruined that werewolf day, didn't we? All those exploding arrows coming one after the other. Alright. I'm gonna do some fireball action. And that was well played. Took these guys out without too much trouble. As you can see, there are more things. There is more to this map. Hopefully, I at least am able to find all the rooms where items are clearly on the ground. Okay. Are you running away? You were. Did not end well for you. Okay, what is this? Yeah, to get that part mapped, you actually have to turn around and walk back up the stairs, which is pretty funny. And that has sent us... Where has that sent us? Oh my god. What is this? Again, one of those stair situations. I'm gonna look down for this. Well, I thought the slimes were gonna follow us, but maybe I don't need to look down. Maybe I just need to do... Go into the room, and then...
Alright, we got him!
Alright. We have a bag of gold. Roll. Hilarious. I don't even know why I'm picking that up. Barrel of yellow and purple liquid. Again, I'm gonna leave these. I'm gonna cast a second Lloyd's beacon. Here. And the reason I'm doing that... So, looks like we can't go any further. Maybe if I was gonna say... Maybe if I jump? Nope. If I... Okay. If I only move while I'm airborne, then it lets me go forward. Okay. Okay, so that is how I was able to map this out. It was pointless because there wasn't even anything there. Okay. I want to go this way. I have been so turned around. Wow, okay. Yellow liquid. Empty barrel. Sure, cast a third beacon for a single solitary barrel. And what else was I doing? Okay, we need to open this door now. It's probably going to be a 2-hour-long video, but you know what? You know what? Sometimes that's just how it goes. Alright, okay. Anything in this fireplace? In the fire? Nope. Alright. By the way, the quest objectives are done. We dealt with the altar a long time ago. We just killed the Werewolf Leader and got the Black Pearl. And now all we're doing is mopping up this very confusing dungeon with areas that are disconnected from each other.
Got it.
Alright. Another good chest. Waiting for you to recover, so...
Oh,
You can identify that? Okay. I guess it's just like a rudimentary bed for them to sleep on. Again, looks like might be something, but it isn't. It isn't even being highlighted on the map through Wizard Eye. Okay. Cookpot gave us a single unit of food. Lovely. Okay. Let me go here. Let me go this way. And is there anything here? Secret doors? Secret door? Secret door. I'm actually gonna put this video on pause while I at least look up to see if there's a secret door nearby that I'm missing. Alright, so I'll see you shortly. Okay, off pause because I think I know how to approach this. First thing I'm gonna have to do... Well, before I leave this area, I do want to go inside this room just to see what's going on. That was satisfying.
All right, we got him.
Okay, another one of these situations. Okay. What teleported us? And... Okay, again, I'm gonna... So... Oh. Am I gonna be able to dodge this teleportation by jumping across it? Yeah, it looks like it. But again, there's nothing up here, only just a bit of map to explore. But I'm gonna do this again. Like I get turned around so badly. I was saying I'm gonna do this again. This time go down. Because now there are things to do to these people in this room. Oh, they're doing so much damage to us. I'm gonna reposition. Let's look down. And I'm gonna take the AoE damage just to cast Fireball.
Oops.
That was a bad idea. That was a horrible idea. Let me... Let's power cure. Can we get through this? Well, we did a lot of that damage to them and also to ourselves. Oh boy, okay. Is there anyone else in this room? Of course, there are many Master Swordsmen in this room. I'm gonna... Oh, I accidentally skipped your turn. I'm gonna... What I was gonna say was that I'm gonna cast Power Cure, but I guess instead I'm just gonna skip an entire turn with my healer. Let's cast Shared Life again. Oh boy, some nasty hits landing on Roderick. We just have to hope he doesn't get hit. Okay. Ooh, man, wow. You know what? Let's actually cast a Lloyd's Beacon. Here. We'll replace that beacon. And now let's portal back to New Sarpagal. Get healing again. And then go back. Our reputation dropped. because enough time has passed,
Be with
but we can bring it back up to respectable. Alright, now let's beacon back. I'm setting beacons in places with barrels for a specific reason that you'll find out in a few episodes. Just a bunch of swords, just a bunch of weapons, just a bunch of useless stuff. That's great. Alright, I think this zone has been explored. Walk up to transition again. And now we have to get back to the main part of the map. And I think we do that by doing this. Surely. That has brought us to the main portion of the map. I'm just gonna confirm. Okay. I was to say, I'm just gonna confirm that we've mapped out this area. I think there's a bit at the top of these stairs to get. So, yep. So that spot is so finicky. Alright. So I'm gonna jump. Okay. Yep, mapped this out. Great. Oh. Okay, I think we just need to go here. Alright, now we're fine. We're back in the room with all the barrels. We need to go... We need to go here, I think. What did we leave on the ground here? Oh, it was a crappy shield? Okay. Okay, I think there are gonna be enemies that have, yep, spawned in, I think. Okay, we need to reposition. Alright, I'm trying... I wish I had more distance so that we could get some of our carnage shots off against them. The more enemies there are, the longer they are gonna take just going through their turns, and they seem to be focusing down Roderick and Serena. Huh. Oh, I cast that on the wrong person. Let's do this. Let's even cast Shared Life again. Let's do this. Now let's save the game. Oh my god. Come on. A lot of them are taking their turns even though they are not even on the screen right now.
Oops.
Alright, you are running away. I don't want you running into one of those teleportation spots. So I will do that. Oh my god. Why are you focusing down, Serena? I'm gonna have to cast Power Cure. Gonna have to cast Shared Life. Now we should be fine for a while. Okay. Alright. 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 Taking you down. Now, let me zoom out on this map, because there were 3 things on the ground over here. which were hard for us to figure out how to get to. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pull up the map. This is telling me that I need to go all the way down here again because there is a secret door. It seems. Here, maybe? It's... yeah, okay, here. And I think that was the room with the barrels that we have already seen. And now we have this part of the map. Oh boy. This is definitely gonna be a 2-hour video. I just know it. And now we finally get to those 3 things on the ground. And what are they? Gold, gold, and gold. And there is a switch. Wonder what that does. It was already pressed when we got to it. We unpressed it, if that's a word. Let's leave it for now, and let's just go here. This has taken us back here, a shortcut of sorts. Alright. And I think this part of the map has been dealt with. Yes, okay. It's a way to get between... okay. It's a way to get between... these parts of the map, which I think would otherwise be teleporting you. Alright, now what do I want to do? I want to go back to the initial spot. I think more monsters will have spawned just from having walked back. Alright, this doesn't look like a bad collection of enemies. Alright. And I think we had said that we are looting greater werewolves because they can drop some nice stuff. Alright, okay. Now finally we can go in this part of the map, which we haven't been in before. Coming in here. Uh-oh. Alright. Maybe stop missing him with every attack? Wow, so many misses in a row. You even have Bless active. Come on, guys. There's no excuse for that. Alright, we took him down.
Yes, we got it.
Oops.
Alright.
Oops.
Okay. Come on. Look at how many extra attacks you let him take because you kept missing. That is unacceptable, people. You have got to do better than that. I know what's in here. Gold on the ground, sure. More enemies behind this door, of course. Alright. Something else on the ground. Chainmail could be worth selling. Yeah, okay, sure. Now this part of the map seems to be relatively okay. And there is this part with enemies here. Another greater werewolf. Okay, please stop doing that. Trying to get the greater werewolf. It's so finicky. That was a good amount of damage. Oh, come on. Okay, now you took him down. Okay. It's still a yellow danger indicator, so we're not free of enemies just yet. Another power cure sounds good. More enemies have shown up. Okay, another walkway connecting parts of the map that previously were separated. I'm just taking a look at the map. Is there anything that looks like it's not explored? No, it looks fine to me. So we are gonna turn around and walk back and kill the last group of enemies that have spawned in. And then after that, we will walk out to confirm that no other enemies are in this area. That was satisfying. Just that
Oops.
everyone dying in a heap. But no, it was yellow back here. Now, why would it be yellow? What is causing that? Where are these enemies? Okay, so here is green. Here is yellow. Suggests to me the enemies are somewhere here? Like, where else could they be? Alright, let's try to deal with them. Huh. Although now it's green, now it's yellow. Where could... Oh no, more enemies have spawned. Oh, okay. I think enemies... There, it was talking about the enemies in this part of the map. Okay.
Oops. Got him. Oops. That was too easy. That was too easy.
Okay. I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna save my game here, and I am going to set a Lloyd's beacon here. The last one. Although this one is gonna be gone when we I mean, it's gonna be useless once we're done with this dungeon. I'm gonna walk back. Yeah, I think we are done. I guess I'll loot this greater werewolf. We are done, because I'm no longer hearing enemy sound effects. I'm no longer, And now enemies have spawned in. I didn't want that. Okay. They will spawn in at this spot, and I don't want that to happen. So if I go back here, I think we should be fine, because this bottom section of the map was definitely clear. And if the only enemies we're getting are spawned in enemies, and if there are only being spawned in this part of the map, then I think it's gonna be time to declare the area cleared. Because if they are only spawning here...
Yes, we got it.
That was satisfying.
Yes, we got.
Okay. I think we are clear, although... between episodes, I will, in a more rigorous manner, using beacon to jump to avoid triggering enemy spawns, check whether indeed all of the enemies have been killed or not. But with all of that done, it's time to leave this dungeon. We are still not ready to leave, and now I have to remember where the Ghost of Balthazar was. I think he was on this side of the map. Okay. Magical brew to give to somebody. 12, 12. I'll give it to Alexis. I think that's the right spot. Okay, yeah.
Greetings and
If
salutations.
we talk to you, if we click on that, and he acknowledges that, he thanks us for killing the Werewolf Leader, and he takes the pearl away. Which is sad because it looked pretty awesome. Oh well. I guess it's for a good cause, and now I am gonna go through the motions and walk all the way outside. Because that is one thing I like to do in dungeons that I'm clearing for the first time. Is, I like to walk back just to give myself the extra peace of mind of knowing that I didn't miss anything on the way. And there are empty cauldrons. And over here, I'm just gonna leave the bodies the way they are. Just... where have I gone? I think this is the exit, right? Or is it? How do you leave this place? Was it from here? I mean, this surely has to be the exit, right? No. Where have I gone? Oh no, oh no, is it along this strange side path? Because it obviously isn't this, because one of these was the pearl, one of these was the, one of these was the Ghost of Balthazar. Is this the exit? I'm actually worried right now. Part of me thinks that the exit has glitched out of existence, but I think this might be the way out. Indeed, okay, the exit doors are right there. I was freaking out for no reason. A whole other day has gone by. Our reputation still respectable. What I'm gonna do is, before I hand in this quest, I'm gonna rest for the night.
Hi, come on in. See you in the morning.
Our reputation has gone back down to average because we incurred a bit of reputation decay. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go to the temple,
May we be of service?
make a donation.
Live long and prosper.
They take a lot more money, even though they give us the same bonus that the new Sarpagol temple would have given us. And I did that just so that we are maximizing our reputation gain. Now, let's go and talk to the person, if I can find her. I think this was the
Hello,
house.
how are you?
Yeah, okay. Maria Treppen, the cook. She gives us a decent amount of gold. And she thanks us, and we've done a good service for this town. Now, I think that is more than enough for one episode. I am going to call this video to a close over here. And I'm going to do this selling in the next video. And I'm going to enchant this stuff in the next video. Because things have dragged on long enough. Anyway, I do hope you enjoy that. I hope you'll join me for the next episode, which I'm not sure what my plans are for just yet. I think I will either do the statuette quest, or I will go to Dragon Sand. One of those two. But either way, I will see you next time. So until then, take care.